Hi, in this lecture we'll be discussing the various features of Google Meets. Google Meets is Google's video calling and conferencing software. Let's start.
Well, what is Google Meet? Google Meet is Google's video conferencing software. This is one among the most used softwares of Google. It is used by teachers and students for their online learning. After listening to this, the question that pops up is how to use Google Meet. So guys, do not worry, let's check it. You can use Google Meet software from a computer. You can use any modern web browser such as Google Chrome, Firefox, Microsoft Edge, or a Safari for Mac. But we recommend to download and use the Google Chrome web browser. If it is inbuilt in your device, then it's fine. Another way in which we can access Google Meet is from a phone or a tablet. In order to use Google Meet in your phone or tablet, you must download and install the Google Meet app in your device, either from a Play Store or from the Apple Store. Another question which pops up is what are the hardware and network requirements? For using Google Meet, you must possess a stable internet connection. It can be a broadband or it can be the data connection. Another important one is possessing a camera. Your device must be built in with a camera. If it is not, do not worry, just connect a web camera to it. You can use Google Meet even without a camera. But the thing is, you cannot live stream your video to others. Another must and should device is a microphone. Your device must be built in with a microphone or you can connect an external microphone. Best way is to use a headset possessed with a built-in mic in it. You may use Google Meet even without a microphone, but the thing is you will not be able to speak to others. Another one is the processor requirement. You must possess a minimum of 2.2 GHz Intel second gen or higher processors. And most importantly, your device must be able to video stream the HD videos.
After knowing all the requirements, we shall now start with how to schedule a Google Meet. If you are the host and you are scheduling a meet or class, then there are some basic things which you have to specify beforehand: time, date, order of occurrence, etc. Let's learn how to schedule a Google Meet.
There are several ways to do this, but at first we will learn to schedule a meet using the Google Calendar. Don't panic, we'll go step by step. At first, when you open up your PC, you have to open the Google Chrome web browser. After opening the Google Chrome web browser, you will be able to see many icons on the screen, out of which we require an icon just beside the image. I mean at the top right corner of the screen with 9 dots. This icon is for the Google apps. Just click on that. By doing that, a drag box comes up. In that, you will be able to see many icons named Google Search, Maps, YouTube, etc. Among them, click on the Google Calendar. After that, a personalized calendar will open up. In that, at the top left corner, you will be able to spot an icon with a plus symbol beside it named Create over here, the top left corner. Just click on that. After that, a dialog box open up. In that, you will be able to see many options. Among them, at the bottom, you will see an option named More Options over here. Just click on that. After doing that, you will be seeing a cursor at the top of the screen asking for a title. this one, add title. So this is asking you to give a title to the event you are managing. So I want the event to be named as class 8 social studies. Yeah, you can name it as you wish. After adding the title, just below the title, you will be able to see some dates and timings. These ones. These ones here specify the time zone of the event. I mean, when it is going to occur and when do you want it to occur. So the default thing here is something like this. You can change it. So the event is going to happen 1:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. August 15, 1:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. of September 24th. So if you don't want this, I want the event to occur daily up to September 24th from 1:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. So just click on daily in this drag box. So by specifying this, the event occurs daily at 1:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. up to September 24th. And if you don't want any time zone and you want the event to occur all day, you can click on the all day. And if you don't want any among these, you can go with the option in the drag box called custom. By doing that, a dialog box appears at the center. In this, you can select when it should repeat. Repeat every 1 day or repeat every 1 week and so on. You can also select by repeat on Sunday or Monday and Tuesday or anything like that. And when do you want to end the event? You can specify it by clicking on November 14, 2020. So I'm specifying it as the event should end on November 14, 2020. I mean the occurrence of the event. Or if you want, you can specify it as after 13 occurrences. Yeah. After you are specifying the custom recurrence, just click on done. So I want the class to occur daily at 1:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. up to September 24. So I am clicking on daily. So after you are done with this, just below that, you will be able to see a blue bar specifying add Google Meet video conferencing. So we are here to add Google Meet to an event. So just click on add Google Meet. After doing that, the Google will generate a random link for the Google Meet. Don't worry, just click on this icon to copy the meeting link. The meeting link will be copied successfully. After that, just below it, you will be able to see a bar asking for add location. So you can add the location of the event. I am keeping it as Hyderabad. It is not necessary to specify the location. If you want, you can specify or else no. I am specifying it as Hyderabad. Just below it, there will be an icon with bell. This one over here. This is for the notification thing. I mean, a notification will be popped up in your PC showing that the meeting is gonna start after 30 minutes. If you want an email to be sent for the same, instead of a notification pop-up, you can select on this drag box email. Yeah. So an email will be sent to me that your meet is going to start after 30 minutes. If you don't want any notification, just click on the wrong button. So I want to add the notification before 10 minutes. Yeah, so I'm keeping it as this. After that, when you go down, you will be seeing a drag box with add description. So by clicking on that, you can add description for your event. So I'm adding it as class 8 social assignment discussion. You can add anything, you can keep it as you wish. If you don't want any description, just remove it. So after that, at the right side of your screen, there will be a blue icon called guess. This one. Just below it, there will be a bar asking for adding guess. So what this actually does? So you can invite guests to your event. I mean, if you mention any emails of persons, then an invitation will be sent to them. Key so and so person is inviting you for the meet. If you don't want to add any guests, I mean, you are not selecting anything, then you are confirming that anyone can enter your meet if and only if you allow them to join the meet. So after specifying all the things you need, just click on the save option at the top of the screen over here, this one. After clicking save, the event will be saved into your calendar with a Google Meet attached to the event. So that's it guys, you're done. You're almost done. So let's suppose you want to open the specified or the event which you created. Open a new Google Chrome tab by clicking the plus symbol above. After doing that, you'll get back to the same Google Chrome web browser you opened at the start. So in this, click on the 9 dots icon which you have selected before. Yeah. After doing that, in the drag box, select the Google Meet icon. When you click on that, the events which you have specified, I mean the events which you have created, will be popped up over here. In that, select the event which you want to join. Suppose I want to join the class 8 thing. That's it guys, the meet will be opened up. You are done.
Let's now look at how to join a meet when you have the URL link for it. URL is nothing more than the address of a given unique resource on the web.
Suppose someone sent you a link for specific Google Meet to your email address. So I have been sent an email from my friend to join a meet. Generally, the URL link will be highlighted in blue color. When you click on the Google Meet URL link, you will be directed to the Google Meet tab. And there you will be able to see a preview of your video onto the left and a question to the right asking, are you ready to join? I mean, if you are ready to join, then just click on join now. But sometimes this isn't the case. Let us suppose I have not been invited. Let us suppose I have not been invited by the guest host beforehand. So this window pops up. And when you click on ask to join, what exactly happens is you'll be sending a request to the host who has launched the meeting that you're willing to join the meet, and if he admits you, you'll be able to join the meet.
After knowing how to join a Google Meet when you have the URL link for it, let us now learn how to start or join a meeting instantly. Every time we cannot ensure that our meetings are scheduled. Sometimes there will be situations where you have to immediately start a meeting. In order to start a Google Meet instantly, log into your Gmail account. Refer to the Gmail tutorial if you are unclear with the Gmail login. When you log in into your Gmail account, on the right side of the screen, you will find an option called Start a Meeting under the Meet heading. Start a meeting and join a meeting. When you click on the Start a Meeting, you will be directed to the Meet window. In that, onto the left side, you will be able to find the preview of your video. And onto the right, you will find a heading called Meeting Ready. And just below it, you will be able to find the URL of the meeting you have started instantly. In order to join the meeting, just click on Join Now. When you do so, immediately a message pops up asking Add Others. Well, you have started an instant meeting, but how to invite other people into the meet? In order to do so, there are two ways. The first one is share this info with people you want in the meeting. So when you click on copy joining info, this URL link will be copied and you can send the copied link to anyone you want and they can join the meeting by just opening that URL. And the second option is the add people option. By doing so, a window opens up asking enter name or email. Enter the email addresses of people you want in the meeting. After entering as many as you wish, there will be a message popping down asking send email. And when you click this, a message inviting them will be sent to everyone you have entered. When you do so, a message will be sent. Invite sent. And now you can ask them to join just by accepting the invitation. Well, it's fine with everything, but is there any shortcut provided by Google to use the Google Meet app? In order to use the shortcut, open your Google Chrome web browser. In that, in the top right corner, just beside your image, you will be able to find the Google Apps icon, the 9 dotted ones. When you click on that, a drop down showing different icons will be visible. Account, Gmail, Drive, etc. In that, you will find this Meet app provided by the Google. When you click on that, you will be directed to the meeting page and there you will find join or start a meeting. This is for a G Suite account and for a normal account you will find this way. These are your scheduled meets. If you have scheduled a meet, then you can join just by clicking on your scheduled meets. Otherwise, you can join a new meeting just by clicking on the new meeting. When you click on the new meeting, you will get three options. Get a meeting link to share. By using this option, your link generated will be copied and you can send that to anyone you want. And other one is start an instant meeting. This is the similar as you saw in the Google Mail login thing. And this is schedule in Google Calendar. When you click on this, you will be directed to the calendar page and you have to schedule in the same way as you have learned to schedule a meet in the Google Calendar. So that's it guys. This is the shortcut provided by Google called Google Meet app.
After learning different ways in which Google Meet can be started, let us now look at how to modify an already scheduled event. Okay, but why should we learn this? We cannot always be sure that the meetings will happen on time. Sometimes there may be a postponement, delay, or a change in timetable or the change in the guests
or the change in location, etc. In order to modify the event, follow the steps. At first, open the Google Chrome web browser. After opening the Google Chrome web browser, open Google Calendar. After opening Google Calendar, click on the event shown in your calendar. I mean the event which you want to modify. When you do so, a pop-up window pops up at the center. In that, you will be able to see the details of the event, that is the URL link, location, the guests, etc. To modify the event, click on the edit event icon present at the top. This one. When you click on the pencil type icon, you will be directed to the same page you have visited while you have been scheduling a meet using Google Calendar. So you can make the necessary changes and click on the save button. So I am making a change in the timing. So yeah. After doing the necessary changes, click on the save. When you click on save, a window pops up asking whether you want to change the meeting timings, place or anything you have changed. Only for the scheduled meet or only for that specific day, or do you want to change it for all the events? I mean, which events do you want to modify? Only for the event which you selected for the specific day, or do you want to change the whole recurring event? So I am selecting it as this and following events. So you can make any of your choice and then click OK. When you do so, a window pops up asking you if you want the guests who are joining the meet to be informed about the changes through mail. If you want to send emails to them regarding the changes you have made, along with an optional message, then click on send. If you want to send a message to them informing the same, then click on send. And if you don't want, click on don't send. So I want to send a message. That's it guys, you have made the changes.